will make you furious.
Okay, here we go.
Here's a video that will make you furious. The poor man who lives in this house is Robert Price, a 76-year-old man who had been so tortured by neighborhood kids, he took to boarding up his windows. But, as we can see in this video, the kids are so set on tormenting the man that they decide to sneak up and set off some fireworks in his home.
And might I add, they're calling them kids, which they're not. They're a bunch of hood rats. Okay? If you'll observe, it's fucking hood rats. Mr. Smartass with a capital M. You're making that shit up, Texas. I plead innocent of all charges. You keep forgetting in your thoughts that I'm an angel. I'm innocent.
Unfortunately for Price, the fireworks started a fire that ultimately led to his death.
Isn't that something? Fucking around with this 76-year-old man and set his house on fire and killed him. Wow. Thank you, Miss Lisa.
Take firearm safety very seriously. After all, it only takes one wrong move or slip of the finger to cause a deadly accident.
Oh my God! Did you see that fucking idiot? If an officer would have done that while we're at the range qualifying on the gun, he would have been terminated immediately. The instructor that's out at the range would have immediately called the chief and let him know what happened, and that officer would no longer be employed by that department. Watch what this fat fuck does. Takes the gun and does this, and it's aiming at everybody. What a fucking idiot. I hope nobody gets shot. But that's probably what's gonna happen. Watch him. He's got his gun. See the gun to the left? Oh my God.
This guy, however, is treating his handgun like a toy, allowing it to point all over the place as he stretches at the local gun range.
Okay, wait. Pat, what if you do an EMS card like the fireman one? I can do that. Send me the video, man. Or send me the idea for the card. James Money. Hey, Gray Wolf, don't let Texas lie to you. He just lied to you. He said staying out of the heat. No. He's inside with Miss Twisted Angel. He's not staying out of the heat. Just saying. The heat is built in. Oh, thank God. I think this guy's correcting him. I would throw his fucking ass out of my firing range. Get your fat ass out of here. If you don't know gun safety, you have no business holding a gun. And damn sure don't need to be at a firing range with other people firing guns. Throw his ass out. He could have killed someone.
Someone quickly intervenes, taking the
Okay,
weapon
good.
from him and scolds him for several seconds before ultimately ejecting him from the facility. Loaded
That's
or not,
exactly what should have
this is
happened.
not the correct way to handle a firearm.
Miss Twisted Angel, why do you always find it necessary to take everything I say so seriously? I was fucking with Texas. And then Twisted jumps in. Oh, no. You little fucking prick. He's hot because it's hot outside. I was kidding. I'm giving him shit, Miss Twisted Angel. But she always does that to me, Texas. Every time. Yeah, it really did, Cromwell. It was way overpopulated, right?
Speaking of people not treating their firearms with respect, how about this lady? She's attending a local protest with the sole intention of getting into a fight with people she had a political disagreement with. During the argument, she can clearly be seen reaching for her weapon.
Thank you, buddy. Reaching for her weapon for what reason? Because she's having an argument with somebody? Ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't constitute deadly force. Just saying. Oh, security was
Luckily,
on her.
several security personnel.
Did you see that shit? They were on her like white on rice. Holy shit.
Protesters were already watching her. The moment she crossed the line, they jumped in action to disarm her. Luckily, nobody was hurt. This might seem confusing to many of you, so I'll attempt to explain.
It does.
The tool this person is using is called a thief. It's a cone-shaped stick with a hole on one side. When he pokes the sack, the seed falls into the tube so he can inspect it. The problem is that he could very easily puncture one of the workers' ears or otherwise injure them.
Yeah.
I mean, can't you just inspect the seed before or after? Because this is awfully dangerous.
Wasn't pursued it, but this could have been 3 separate.
Okay, but it wasn't.
I want to go to something more exciting. My spidey senses are not on high alert with that video. I got to go somewhere else. You guys ready? Let's go.
Unfortunately for the rest of us, there are some really sick people out there. Whether due to mental illness, social grievances, or simple hatred, these men and women just want to cause as much pain and destruction as possible. The following videos show the moments before, during, or after these sick-minded people decided to enact their vengeance on the world. Be warned, these are not for the faint of heart.
Well, this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the day of retribution. The day in which I will have
lost time.
my revenge against humanity.
In June of 2024, a young man with a political grievance decided to try and attempt to kill Newcastle Labour MP Tim Crankathorpe.
Crankathorpe? That's a fucked up name.
Who was only
Crankathorpe.
19, made the choice to wear a GoPro throughout the planned attack, which has given the world access to first-person footage of his would-be assassination. We first see him standing on a toilet seat, donning his outfit, a tactical suit and backpack. You can clearly see he's carrying a knife and a backpack that might hold other weapons. After stuffing the items into his pack, he steps out of the stall. We can clearly see he is wearing a helmet and a brown and black military-style outfit. He is also wearing a medical mask, something that might look less conspicuous in a post-COVID world. After staring into the mirror, the attacker takes the knife out of the bag and hides it in his hand.
You have that same tie, Cromwell? What about the knife? Do you have that same knife? Do you have the same GoPro? I mean, is this you? I gotta ask, Cromwell, is it you? You can tell us, you're amongst friends. Somebody hurry up and call 911.
He then walks out of the building and into the Newcastle street. The calmness with which he crosses the road and the fact that few people take note of him is particularly odd. At first,
He stands on toilet high on pot. I mean, he was standing. Yeah, true.
As it turns out, the Labour MP was not even in his office that day.
Well, she's hard at work back in the background. He's gonna text his girlfriend, Martha, I know you've been cheating. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
He finally enters a nearby museum where he is confronted by a number of employees, causing him to go outside and start deleting content from his phone. He was arrested and charged with terrorism moments later.
Good.
Guns in his backyard. The footage, recorded by the murderer himself, shows him shooting at targets using the exact same .45 caliber gun he would later use to perpetrate his heinous crime. There is also surveillance footage of the killer staking out the church, something he
Walmart.
did several times in an attempt to better prepare for the attack.
Oh, that's not Walmart.
Many
Yeah,
mass
that's
shooters,
Walmart.
The perpetrator was obsessed with firearms and had drawers and closets full of ammunition. Still, there is no single piece of footage associated with this case more terrifying than the killer's confession. It shows him talking to police officers during an interview.
I remember that.
In the conversation, he calmly outlines the massacre as well as what type of gun he used.
I went to that church in Charleston, and
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Harper.
you know, I did it.
Did what? Well, I mean,
Hey, Uncle Bill.
I know it's tough sometimes to say.
It's not that I don't want to say it because I don't want to make myself seem guilty. I just don't really like saying it.
So did you shoot him?
Yes.
What kind of gun did you use?
A Glock 45.
Okay.
There is also CCTV footage of him attending the church on the day of the attack, following behind several parishioners who would, minutes later, become his victims. The most chilling shot by far is the scene of him leaving the church after the attack, his shirt stained with blood. He was later sentenced to death for his actions.
Good.
Why did you do it?
How'd you feel?
Why did you do it? What a stupid question. Because I could.
All shootings are terrible, but one of the worst plagues to ever hit the United States has to be the rash of school shootings that have occurred since the 1990s. In this case, the attacker was only 15 years old, yet he still managed to use a 9mm handgun to kill 4 students and injure 8 more people, including a teacher. One of the things that makes this particular shooting so unique is the fact that the young man's parents were charged as well. This footage shows why.
You were in Charleston? When did that happen, Cromwell? What year? I think I remember hearing something about that in like 2021, 2022, something like that.
One cell phone recording shows the young man using an
Here's what's funny. It's Uncle Bill. See, I call you Uncle Bill just to be a smartass. That's your nickname. And I got Texas calling you Uncle Bill now. Texas is following suit with the nickname Uncle Bill.
improvised Molotov cocktail in his backyard. Something shows the young man and his mother at a shooting.
Didn't it happen right after that not Saudi Daisy? Remember the shooting at the little elementary school, Saudi Daisy or Sandy Brook? It happened right after that, didn't it?
Range. In these images, he can be seen.
I think.
using the
I don't
exact same
remember.
weapon he would
Let me
later
just
use
say
in the
that. I don't
attack.
remember.
While it is legal for a person under the age of 18 to use a handgun while under supervision in Michigan,
Sandy Hook. Thank
it
you,
is
Uncle
not
Bill.
legal for him to possess one in any other circumstances. This permissiveness and the fact that they had failed to secure the weapon from their underage son were the primary reasons for the parents being charged.
You don't stop it. Why did you stop it? Why did you stop it? Why did you stop it? I know you stop it. Please 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 stop it. Why did you stop it, God? Why did you stop it? Why did you stop it, God? Why did you stop it?
By far,
Stop it. Stop it. You didn't stop it. You didn't stop it. You didn't stop it. You don't stop it. You don't stop it. I didn't stop it. You didn't stop it.
in addition to a disturbing rise in school shootings, the United States has also seen a rise in so-called misogynistic terror attacks. These are violent acts of revenge plotted by men who have developed grievances against women, typically due to a lack of romantic attention. The 2014 Isla Vista, California attack, which was perpetrated by a 22-year-old terminally online man, was specifically intended to punish women for rejecting the attacker.
He looks like Big Bird without the feathers, doesn't he? Really, he reminds me, the minute the picture came up, I said, that looks like Big Bird.
Chilling footage from before the attack shows the killer driving around the town where he would later perpetrate his killings on a Friday night.
I'm going to show you all a short little tour of this college town called Isla Vista, which is located right next to UCSB. Every time I drive through this place, I am overcome with rage, because I see so many guys walking around with beautiful blonde girls, enjoying their lives, while I've lived here for more than 2 years in loneliness. No one's ever invited me to parties, no girls have been attracted to me. I've never had the pleasure of walking through this town.
He talks about parties
So?
going on inside various houses, many of which are fraternities or sororities. He discusses how it makes him furious to see so many men walking around with beautiful women while he remains lonely. The killer's narration shows a man who is clearly obsessed with getting female attention and has allowed the fact that he is alone to completely dominate his life.
See, this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when everybody gets a participation trophy. They become entitled. They were never taught life is fucking hard. Make your choices wisely, because the moment of absolute certainty never, ever arises. So make your choices, because nobody owes you shit. But this is the aftermath of participation trophies from those liberal piece of shit mothers up in those blue states that started this whole fucking thing.
However, it seems that he may be suffering from some sort of personality disorder.
You okay, Twisted? Why you say feel better? Oh, Miss Twisted isn't feeling good. She has it upset. Okay.
Well,
Pepto-Bismol!
this is my last video. It all has to come to this. Tomorrow is the day of retribution. The day in which I will have my revenge against humanity. Against all of you.
Now see, my question is, why didn't somebody report this video to the FBI or to the local police department? Because these are terroristic threats he's doing on a video. And if he posted that to Facebook or at the time Twitter or anywhere, somebody should have said, hey, you know, this guy doesn't sound right.
For the last 8 years of my life, Ever since I've hit puberty, I've been
8 years ago, he was like 10 years old. Maybe 11 or 12. What the fuck? See? Participation trophies.
forced to endure an existence of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires, all because girls have never been attracted to me. Girls gave their affection and love to other men, but never to me. I'm 22 years old, and I'm still a virgin.
Okay,
I've
12.
never even kissed a girl. You girls have never been attracted to me.
That's because you're a weirdo. I don't even know him, but I've listened to him for 30 seconds and I can tell he's a weirdo. I bet you he's got shelves full of participation trophies. Oh, yeah.
To me.
No, he doesn't look that bad. He's a handsome guy. But it's that fucking attitude, that creepy demeanor.
I don't know why you girls aren't attracted to me, but I will punish you all for it. It's an injustice, a crime, because I don't know what you don't see in me. I'm the perfect guy. And yet you throw yourselves at all these obnoxious...
Imagine somebody gets with him and then wants to break up with him. She's a dead lady, ain't she? There's no way. She's dead.
men, instead of me, the supreme gentleman. I will punish...
So what you do is you forget about women, you build up your career, your education, and then you have something to offer another person. Yeah. Right now, all you have to offer is a bunch of words.
all of you
Wow.
Even more terrifying than this video is the footage that the man posted on the day of the attack. In it, the killer states his intent to get retribution on all of humanity for his loneliness and rejection. He claims he is a perfect man and will punish women for not being attracted to him. The following day, he would kill his 2 roommates.
Oh my God, if I did that, holy shit, you know how many women would be dead? Oh, I wouldn't be able to sleep with myself. Holy shit. Hey, darling, fuck you. Okay, you have a good day. I mean, like, really? Of course, I wasn't popular in high school. I was like the fucking high school clown. Not popularity, but everybody knew who I was and knew I had an attitude. Don't fuck with me. As far as I was little, but I was loud. People tried to pick on me and it pissed me off. But yeah, I wasn't popular in high school, but I was very funny. I was still a smartass, Texas, even in high school. Come up with shit that nobody else would think about. I don't know. It just came in my head and I said it. But lots and lots and lots of rejection.
And go on a rampage throughout Isla Vista.
I was the
Footage
clown.
from cell phones and CCTV
Absolutely.
cameras show gunshots erupting in the middle of the street, as well as people ducking for cover.
And here's the thing. Here's where I got off really good, Texas. My dad was a deputy sheriff. And I knew all the highway patrol in the area. I knew all the deputies, the city officers. I mean, my dad was a deputy sheriff. And then later on, I joined the junior deputy program. None of the bad kids wanted anything to do with me. So I never got approached for drugs and all that. Everybody knew my dad was a deputy sheriff, so they stayed away from the bad kids stayed away from me.
As he drives by a convenience store.
Something like that. The problem with something like that is people don't realize the trauma that the women and the kids go through. I know because I've been at the scene of these things. Not like thousands of them or nothing, but and it's so traumatic for the women and the kids, whether the kid's male or female. It's something that It's going to take years to get over. When's the next time they're going to feel safe going grocery shopping or stopping to get gas? Guys will get over it. It's like, fuck that guy. If I had another chance, I'd shoot him. I'd blow his fucking head off. We get over it. But women and kids, it takes a little while.
Though it might seem like a foreign concept to anyone who doesn't live in the American
What a piece of shit he is. Wow. Fucking con artist.
South, there are these things called,
Of course, that's just my opinion. My opinion.
megachurches, which are essentially arenas run by pastors. One of the most famous of these megachurch pastors is Joel Osteen. His Lakewood Church outside of Houston, Texas, averages more than 45,000 people per week and boasts more than 350 full-time staff. Unfortunately, this made it a major target in February of 2024.
See, Jesus would sit on a big stone and hand out fish and bread. Why do we need a mega church to worship God? Can't we just go to a little house on the prairie and sit in the field and on some stones and do it that way? That's what I'm saying.
Or footage from the day.
A hood rat. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know if I'm right. Wow. Absolutely, Todd. So is Jimmy Swaggart. A legacy of hope. Is that the shooter right there? Is that the shooter? Right straight ahead?
Units now.
Moments later, you can see one of the security guards approaching the
Oh,
attacker
okay,
with their gun
okay.
drawn. Upon getting close enough, the guard fires several rounds before retreating back into a nearby door. Moments
Mind
later,
Unsee!
after getting closer to the perpetrator,
How you doing,
the guard
buddy?
again engages her, firing several more shots.
I sure hope so, Uncle Bill. I'll stream it. Yeah, that was security, I think.
I need EMS ASAP. Yeah.
Both the killer and her 7-year-old son were injured in the exchange, but the boy survived while his mother did not.
Good.
The only other victim of the shooting was a 47-year-old man who was shot in the leg.
Good. There's a bomb.
Body cam footage shows another angle of the interaction, in which the attacker can be heard screaming about having a bomb. Though no motive was ever discovered for the attack, the woman did have a history of mental illness, though she was able to legally purchase the gun without triggering a red flag.
Anybody hear about that? I never heard about that. Holy shit. I don't remember that. Was it a hood rat? They didn't say.
Mental illness and firearms are major contributing factors when it comes to mass shootings and other attacks. Perhaps no recent event typifies this more than the West Market supermarket shooting that took place in Pennsylvania in 2017. On June 8th, a 24-year-old man.
Now, see, if he said in a video that he's 22-year-old and he's a virgin, I would not be surprised at that statement. I'd be like, okay, keep going with your story. All right. Got that part. You know, I mean, the other guy, he was handsome. I don't get it. It has to be his creepy attitude.
To the store, where he also worked, and killed 3 of his fellow employees with shotguns. In total, he would fire 59 shots, with the last one being at himself.
I'm back.
Well, then he'll be the next one in a forever box, Mr. Cromwell.
Have both shotguns again. I'm gonna use Rachel first because I feel like I've been neglecting her since I got M, so I promised her I would use her gun. So we're gonna use her first. Basic target practice and everything, except this time we have propane. I have one propane canister that's about like this big. We're gonna get to that a little bit later on.
See, he seemed like a nice kid.
Something goes wrong, and you know the fire spreads. So you do not want to throw water on a propane fire. So yeah, I don't know the technical aspects of it all, but fire on a propane fire is bad.
Yeah, no shit, Texas.
Now you know, now I know. So anyways, let's go. You know the drill by now.
I mean, he seems like a really nice kid, doesn't he? Like somebody right next door to you. Wow.
Investigators would later find several tapes of the young man filming himself shooting in his backyard. During the video, he calls both of his weapons by name while attempting to shoot several bottles and other canisters he has set up.
Alright, I don't know when it stopped. You didn't miss much. Not hitting anything from here. Let's get a little closer.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're dealing with a shotgun, not a 22 or a 30-30. You're dealing with a shotgun.
That bird right next to it.
Use slugs in that shotgun. It'll take it out.
This is a needle in a haystack of a shot.
Eventually, he steps even closer to his targets in order to put on a better show. The footage is chilling because these are the exact weapons he would later use in the shooting.
Damn.
That's all she wrote for today. Count down the days.
See, again, does anybody disagree with me when I say this is all an aftermath of the participation trophies? Now, that's not 100% of it, but that's where it starts. I don't have to do anything, and I'm going to win a trophy. I can be a lazy piece of shit. I'm entitled to everything. I mean, if he's going to get a trophy for winning, actually, and I get a trophy for doing nothing, that's where it all started. It gave them entitlement. And if they don't get their way, they want to kill some people. It's crazy.
It's like 23 days left. That's it. It's insane. So yeah. Gotta go clean everything up now. Hooray.
See, we didn't have participation trophies. But I tell you what we did have at my high school. We had a bunch of fucking redneck teenagers with pickup trucks in the parking lot with shotguns in the back behind the driver's seat, 30-30s, 22s, handguns in the fucking glove box, sitting right on school property in Alabama. And we never had a school shooting, not once. Never one problem like that at all, but we didn't have participation trophies either. And we didn't have Adderall either. Nobody was under the influence of drugs because they were hyper like Robin Williams. Like me. I didn't get nothing but ass whooping. So, yeah, there is that.
At the end, he also mentions there are 23 days left, most likely referring to the attack. The young man had apparently suffered from depression for a long time and was adamant about worshiping the
You're
Columbine.
a fucking kid. What do you got to be depressed about? Maybe he missed one of those participation trophies. I don't know.
School shooters. He often expressed the belief that once he died, he would be reincarnated as a character from a Nickelodeon television show.
Is that... Well, what else do you want me to say? Go clean everything up.
On May 15th of 2023, an 18-year-old man walked around a neighborhood in Farmington, New Mexico, shooting randomly at drivers and into nearby homes.
Don't speak. Tyler, I see you decided to keep that card and not craft it. Final countdown. But I gotta make the 50 for this week to keep going, or I gotta start back from 0 again. And I've already got it 3 weeks in a row. I keep it. Yeah, I saw you kept it. I saw you kept it, man. What did... I can't remember. Lisa wants to play Jeopardy.
Footage from a neighbor's Ring doorbell.
Doc, let me show you, man. I just want to show you something real quick, okay? This is for Doc. I would rather you be on Streamloots, Doc, and here's why. Because you get a lot more perks with Streamloots than you do Kick. With Kick, there's no perks. With Streamloots, you get to play as many cards as you want as an anonymous user. You get your name in a neon name. You receive 1 free pack. As soon as you subscribe, you get a free pack. And you get a free pack every month. Special subscription alerts that improve over time. You get private content in the streamer's feed. That's my feed, and I post there all the time. 24 unique reactions that you can use at any time, and send unlimited emotes. So that's your perks with being with Streamloots. But I will be on your stream. Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it, buddy. But it's up to you. I mean, obviously, it's the end result is up to you. But you just get, either way is fine with me, but you get a lot more perks with Streamloots. And I'm trying to build Streamloots up too, so. And you see those emotes that's on the screen? Those are my private emotes that are on Streamloots. You see how much bigger they are? You get a lot of emotes in there too to play.
Shots ringing out as cars drive down the street. The cars finally come to a stop after realizing something is very wrong, and many of them back up in an attempt to escape. What this footage does not show is the attacker, who is concealed out of the line of sight.
Where?
Shots are being fired!
Body cam footage, on the other hand, shows Farmington police responding to the event. The young perpetrator can be seen walking around a churchyard, carrying 1 or more weapons, clad in a homemade bulletproof vest. Officers arrived heavily armed and ready for action. However, just moments before the attacker is put down, one of the officers is wounded in the leg. According to Farmington police, the shooter fired at least 176 rounds from his rifle and at least 18 rounds from his 9mm pistol during the incident, hitting 7 houses and 11 vehicles.
I have a boo-boo.
That same
Doc,
year,
Lisa's got a boo-boo.
The shooting occurred in Jacksonville, Florida. On August 26th, a 21-year-old man arrived at a Dollar General store where he shot and killed 3 people in what police have dubbed a hate crime. Surveillance
What, the shit was
footage
too
shows the young man
expensive
aiming
there or
his rifle
something?
and shooting a man in his car while outside the store before entering through the front doors, weapon in hand. The second he is inside, he begins firing again.
See, guys, this is the reason I say you should never leave your home without a handgun in a holster on your side. And nobody knows I have a gun. I'm either wearing a dress jacket or a winter jacket or just a sports jacket. It's hidden. But my Glock, here we go. But I've got it in a pancake holster, which is a flat holster. It's a Glock 23. I have pepper spray, slapjack, and my Glock 23. I don't leave the home. I've been out there. I saw the evilness that people do. I'm not going anywhere without my weapons. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to shoot back. I mean, hopefully, God, that never happens. But if it did, I'm not going to be a victim. I'm not going to be the one cowered down between an end cap at the back of the store praying he doesn't come my way. And you don't want to be that way either.
Do you know where he is
See,
right now?
here's the thing about a gun. It's better to have it and never need it than to need it and not have it.
No.
Police responded quickly to 911 calls, and heavily armed officers can be seen entering the store through the back door. But by this time, the shooter had already barricaded himself in an office and taken his own life.
And let me tell you this, for your own safety, if you do have a gun and you are in a store and you see law enforcement showing up, you holster that weapon. They don't know if you're not the shooter. They don't know who the shooter is. They've never met him. They've got a general description. Holster your weapon. Don't throw it on the ground. Put it back in the holster. Unless the suspect is coming at you, of course, but...
As the investigation into the event became more focused, it was learned that the man had targeted a school first, but had been scared off by campus police.
You're not going to go to jail for defending yourself. I don't know, Wobbly, are you in the United States?
I'm a little upset. No, you're fine. Has he said anything like this before?
I don't give a fuck if he's
When
upset.
he was 15, he left a note and got on his bike and was headed downtown to jump off a building.
And does your son go
He should have
anywhere
done it.
that you know of? Is there, like, common places
No.
he goes to?
No, he doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, he doesn't go anywhere?
Yeah, he flunked out of Flagler College, moved home about a couple years ago, had a job for a while at Home Depot and lost that job and pretty much been living in his room. 10 milligram tablets.
So would you say that he's the problem? Yeah, he's the problem.
But it doesn't look like he's been taking them. This was filled July 23rd and the bottle's full.
A 911 call placed by the perpetrator's father on the day of the attack tells the story of a very disturbed young man who...
Todd, don't announce what the card's supposed to be. All my cards are mostly secrets.
was more or less
Well, that's a
living
no.
inside of this bedroom. Since the 1990s, there have been more than 2,000 school-related shootings in the United States. However, many agree that this disturbing trend began in 1999, the year of the Columbine High School massacre. In that one attack, two 12th grade students killed 13 people and wounded another 24.
Bitch ass! Do not even school with that little kid! If you do, I'll rip off your head and shove it so far up your...
The two friends had apparently been planning the attack for nearly a year, and home videos obtained over the years actually show them practicing for the mass killing event in their homes.
And nobody got wind of that. Nobody, kids can't keep a secret. They want to brag to different people. And nobody said nothing. Was that Mom?
Okay.
Thank you, Texas. Yeah, exactly. Todd wants to announce it. Todd, calm down, man. That's why I want you to send it to me on Discord. Send it in private. It's okay. You just got too excited. Did you guys see Mom sitting at the kitchen table while they're playing Army in the fucking house? And Mom never asked a question? What are you guys doing that for? Why do you need to do that? Go out in the woods and do that shit.
The disturbing images show the two practicing various tactical moves with real and fake weapons, sometimes even playing with friends. It would seem like nothing more than a game of cops and robbers were it not for the fact that these boys would soon go on to commit one of the worst mass shootings.
Yeah, what they are is they're fucking cowards, spineless cowards that need to feed their ego. That's all.
U.S. history.
Always making fun of me. I don't like it. I need some help.
Why are you covering his fucking face?
I'll pay anything. I'll pay anything.
Alright. It's $20 a day in school. You know we can't have weapons on school grounds.
That's fine. I'll get him off the property.
Alright, we'll protect you on school then. Take away any bullies that are picking on you, whatever. And off school grounds, we can relocate this person. That'd be $1,000.
Thank you so much.
How the fuck does a kid get $20 a day or $1,000? They don't have a job, I guarantee it.
Even more disturbing was the so-called hitmen for hire video. When an economics class had them film an ad for a business, they decided to make it about hiring trench coat wearing hitmen to protect less popular kids from
spineless pieces of shit.
For a school assignment, the video features a lot of foul language and violent imagery. The pair would later wear similar trench coats at the beginning of their attack. 2023 was a particularly bad year for mass shootings in the U.S. By far, one of the most confusing and tragic of all these was the Allen, Texas outlet mall shooting. Since the event,
yeah, I remember that. I live streamed that. You guys remember that? We live streamed this event.
With the perpetrator, including this one, in which he wears a mask from the movie Scream and speaks through a voice modulator.
So original. So original, right? Looks like an illegal piece of shit to me.
Shortly after filming this, the 33-year-old would drive to an outlet mall and open fire, shooting indiscriminately at shoppers and killing.
Yeah, I remember
people,
this.
Including a 3-year-old boy.
I live streamed this. Yeah, that figures. That's how I've always meant it. When I said that figures, that's how you spell it, darling. Of course, I never won a spelling bee contest, Miss Grey Wolf. I could be spelling it wrong. So keep that in mind. It could... God, that's so loud in my ear. Get away!
I don't like mosquitoes!
Mike Wiley. Oh no. Mike Wiley.
Oh no. They're saying, oh no, instead of doing anything, they're just filming it. Yeah, that takes balls right there.
Oh no. Bro tripping.
Okay, Miss Grey Wolf. I just thought that's the way you spell figures.
Oh! Oh! You trying to bust me? I don't know. He's right here. I don't know. I'm just recording.
And you can hear the shots ringing out.
You hear that? Hey, Julio, what's that you say about my mama? Hey, Jose, I ain't say nothing about the bitch. Isn't that what they were saying?
Out as the man empties his weapon, apparently without.
Yeah, like gingers, yeah.
However, he did end up killing a plainclothes officer, an event that he claims was an accident.
An accident, yeah. Oops, accident.
That morning due to an ongoing mental illness and had no idea that his brothers were filming the event. Though he was shot, he survived and was later sentenced to 165 years in prison.
Thank you, Miss Gray. It was a Kodak camera. And you had to, when you took a picture with it, you had to, you had to spin the wheel to go to the next negative to take in the next picture. We had several of those at school. So we had cameras. And we knew what was going on.
Even by American standards, the Thousand Oaks shooting, which occurred at Borderline Bar and Grill, was a truly disturbing incident. Perpetrated by a 28-year-old Marine Corps veteran, the attack left 13 people, including the shooter, dead, and injured another 120. There were around 260 people inside at the time of the incident, including one person who filmed the attack with a cell phone while attempting to hide. Surveillance and body cam footage shows officers responding to the attack. Police responded to more than 90 phone calls and arrived in just 2 minutes.
That's what we had. Do you guys remember the slide projectors? They weren't really a slide projector. It was just this big square thing that had the glass on top and a neck, and it had this big magnifying glass looking forward. It looked like something E.T. had made. And the teacher could put a piece of paper down on it, and it would shine on the screen. You guys remember that? A little slide projector. And they'd overheat, yeah. And they would, ours overheated. The one in our science class, I got to shut it off for just a little while. We don't have the money in the budget to get a new one. So he'd shut it off for about 3 minutes and then turn it back on and continue. Yep.
That's a good right there.
Confirming the suspect.
I'm going to come to that entrance. We have shots at the south entrance.
I don't like this. They're not letting us hear the shots.
Everybody stay down.
Please kill that fucker. Amen.
Advising no movement to the rear of the building.
All right, moving up. I'm not going to be able to see over there.
At this time, the shooter was barricaded in an office where he was still firing and throwing smoke grenades.
Piece
Another
of shit.
body cam footage shows heavily armed officers taking up a tactical position outside the bar. You can still hear shots resounding inside the bar, as the perpetrator ended up firing more than 60 times. Though police did their best to calm those who tried to escape.
Miss Lisa, you have a beautiful evening, darling.
Of loved ones trapped inside.
Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Is anybody hurt? No, we're good. Joe? Okay. All right, this way. Right here. Keep your hands up where everybody can see them.
One of the first officers to actually enter the bar ended up being shot multiple times, including one instance of friendly fire. After around 20 minutes, the perpetrator took his own life. His apparent motive? He hated civilians, particularly college students.
I didn't get a chance to do this one either. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go!
He's got a bullet hole right here, guys. Is it going through? I don't know if it came out the back, but it feels like it hit my scapula, brother.
Cops are often faced with situations that demand courage, unwavering duty. But
Here we go
at a
again.
cost, and sometimes that cost is heartbreaking sacrifice. But what really happens when they have to give it all and make the greatest of all sacrifices?
Oh, shut up. Let's just go forward. What the fuck? Goddamn intros, man.
On February 7th, 2022, a cop had only stopped at a gas station to refill gas when a store's employee approached him to report the bizarre act of a female customer inside the store's restroom. He approached the woman's vehicle, hoping to clarify what he had just heard, but the next events were something that he could never have saw coming.
Stayed in the bathroom for a long period of time, and I was looking in the bathroom, and we found a piece of tinfoil all over. And I don't.
Todd said Texas is. I haven't done that once. Texas said Todd's never gonna get the king. Show him the king, Todd. Every time he plays a card, that crown comes up top. Texas, eat your heart out, man. I'm such an instigator.
She's in the Cadillac?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she in the Cadillac now?
Now, see, he did the right thing. A lot of officers would have just walked over there. Oh, is she in the Cadillac? Okay, walk over. No! I would have backed up, went around the pumps, come right up behind her, and put my bumper real close to her bumper. The Doc Man! He did the right thing. Finally, an officer using some common sense.
Tenant over here at the gas station advised they're smoking in the bathroom that's in the car. Can you also contact Edgewood and have them roll me a unit?
He might be out. Is he out of his jurisdiction? Why would he call and have him roll a unit? That's the way you do it. He left too much room. See, the object of pulling behind him is not just, hey, let me pull behind him. It's for your safety because you want to approach from behind. You want your vehicle, your patrol unit, to be covered in case you need it. And secondly, you want to get as close to her bumper as possible so she can't back out and run. And now you're in a 1080. Those are the reasons that you want to get behind her. And see, and he should be treating this as a traffic stop, not just walking up and banging on the window. But he left too much room between the back of that bumper and his push bumper, where it doesn't look like he has a push bumper. Yep, there you go. What do you think? I didn't know that was gonna happen, but oh my God.
Send him another unit. See if there's any unit DSO there to help him. Send through there.
That was smart. Now, pull forward, pull forward. I'd have cut my wheel this way and pulled forward in front of him. Okay. He could have stopped him if he'd have pulled up in front of him. What are you doing?
501, he is.
What are you doing?
Barn. He is headed eastbound on their frontage road. Significant damage to my vehicle.
No.
Also be advised.
No sense of urgency. I don't need to get on the radio and talk right now until I get through that wooded area that the suspect went through and I get behind him. Then I can get on the radio and start talking.
I don't have a siren, so I'm going to be lights only.
You don't have a siren?
A high-speed chase ensued with both vehicles tearing down the road neck and neck. But just when he thought he had abruptly halted that seemingly never-ending chase, the worst was about to happen.
Maneuver at Cedillo Hill. Vehicle is down.
Vehicle down, Cedillo Hill.
At this moment in time, if you're that civilian and you got a weapon, now's the time to come out and use it and help that officer. You are protected under the Good Samaritan law. So nothing's going to happen to you. But if you've got a weapon, and if you don't, you back out and get the hell away from there. But if you've got a gun, now's the time to pull it out and start using it. Yeah, he's got a slick top.
Should go. It's fired. I'm down.
K91, put me on it and advise hit by what? Gunfire? 49.
We got gunfire on the overpass to City Hill.
501, do you have weapon description?
Negative, but I'm hit. Please give me a 55.
Direct. 46 now.
Hey, T-Gun.
Westbound.
And that's why he's not going after him. Okay, he's been shot. I didn't hear that part.
10-4. K91, also...
It looks fine to me. Just take a Tylenol, man, and go.
The trooper doesn't know it yet, but he's also been shot in the neck.
Oh, shit. I was kidding, of course. But still, take a Tylenol, man. And what gets me is you got two civilians down there playing protesters instead of coming up here and seeing if they can assist the officer. Always try to assist a police officer. But they're just spectators. Probably got their phones out.
That's affirmative on Cedillo Hill, overpass over I-40. It's right next to the Cedillo Hill truck stop.
I'm sure you have, but also push it out to APD East Area Command as well.
Todd, no, he's not. His truck is doing that. His pickup truck is holding traffic. He could walk over there, run over there, and see if he can assist this officer. The officer's been shot. His truck is blocking the traffic, not him. Yeah, I didn't know he got shot. Damn.
At this point, he was gradually succumbing to the impact of the bullets as he
Damn.
groaned in pain. But he kept holding up until a random man who saw how badly injured he
Okay,
was
good.
decided to boldly walk up to him and help. But
Good,
what he was about
finally.
to find out as he assessed him would leave their hearts pounding with fear.
What do you need next step?
Did he hit you, man? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Hold my hand.
1447.
Hold my hand.
145.
Sit down. Hold my hand. What do you see? Tell me what you see. Any injuries? Yes. Okay. You're hit right in the neck. Is it bleeding a lot or
Damn.
It's bleeding.
Give me a shot. Where you at?
When the backup officer who had just arrived learned of how badly he was hit, he responded immediately, knowing that with every tick of the clock, his chances of survival were slipping away.
Give me a med kit. Where's it at? It's red bag in the car.
Poor guy, man. Man, I wish I could have been there for you.
Give me that radio.
Can I help in any way? I saw that.
Just watch traffic for us.
Please. Stop them from coming through. Make them go that way.
Hi, Chris.
got some help here.
Adrenaline has taken over his body. That's why he's not screaming out in pain.
Yeah, it's right here.
Still in there. Alright, who's got shears again and cutters?
Feels like it hit my scapula in the back, and that hurts.
Alright, give me a gauze and also a Vaseline gauze too. Gauze bandage.
He's right up that way, guys. Still, there's a female and a male. I don't know much about them.
Any different look?
Still, yeah. We're all from. Okay, I'm gonna get some more units over here.
Can we get out of there to there, or do we have to go down?
Yeah. Chest pain on this side, guys. Okay. I can't tell you if the difficulty breathing is just stress or anything. Okay. Thank you guys for coming so fast.
Hey, Sarge. I'm not getting my radio. We need more units over here now. State police just got suspects on the loose. There's somewhere between Cedillo Hill and Edgewood.
Give me that radio, guys, just real quick.
I hope they end up killing those pieces of shit.
501. The vehicle is here with me. The subjects are on foot. They are eastbound from this location, and I'm going to go with the ambulance now.
We need to start searching. We need to start searching between.
Is the ambulance far away? I didn't realize that. Let me look.
Male and female. They just crashed out with state police. They're somewhere between Cedillo Hill and Edgewood. It looks like they're walking back towards Edgewood right now.
All right?
Yeah.
They were coming from Edgewood.
Yeah.
We chased them from Edgewood.
Okay.
He said he didn't really see good.
Male and female, but they're on foot.
Yes, they are on foot.
What's up, Dylan?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Fudge, man.
Yeah, not the best morning.
If it hadn't hit the scapula.
Yeah, okay.
The medics were working round the clock to accurately decipher the severity of his injury, without realizing that the medical examination would lead them to discover something even more shocking.
Oh shit.
I don't know, buddy.
Okay.
You want to take stuff off and find out? I'm happy to rock and roll with you.
Okay.
No, there's no exit wound. He's got his wound right here.
Okay.
No difficulty breathing?
A little bit of difficulty. I couldn't tell you if it's stress or worse.
All right, no problem.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, of course.
My wife is going to be pissed.
They always get mad.
My wife's gonna be pissed. Is that what he said? Why?
Hope so.
No, she's gonna be fucking concerned.
I'll tell you what, I'm grateful for some training, man.
While their wounded colleague was now in the care of medics, the officers quickly began piecing together how to close in on the suspect still at large, when a man approached them with information that was about to shift the entire focus of the investigation.
All we have is male and female. Females in gray leggings. They were headed back towards Edgewood from Cedillo Hill.
They went inside the fence and kind of ducked into the tree. Okay. I mean, I witnessed the whole thing, you know.
Yeah,
but whatever that, yeah.
You're a witness?
Yes, sir.
If I can have you stand by, okay?
Sure.
State police will be here with you. Are you in that
That's me right there.
Damn.
You're in that car?
He flew, I mean, they flew by us, dude. They were running for their life, man.
They're hiding up in here somewhere.
Armed with the information that they just got, some of the officers immediately started combing the vicinity for the suspects while others were interrogating the witnesses. But nothing could have prepared them for the heart-wrenching accounts that they were about to hear.
Police department, anybody outside, make yourselves known! Police department, anybody outside, make yourself known now!
Failing from a skating accident and didn't feel the pain until yeah, because of the adrenaline. Absolutely.
It looks empty. Yeah, I just can't check this corner here. Mondo! Mondo! Coming in!
Son of a bitch.
Coming through!
When the subjects ran, did you see any type of clothing, any colors, anything
man,
that you can remember? Was he holding a weapon? I know it's hard to remember all this stuff, but
I was so focused, I'm not even lying, bro. I saw that they hit him and I was focused on him.
You didn't see anything?
I'm positive it was 2 people exited that vehicle.
But you couldn't see what they looked like?
Nope. I took one positive male. The other one, all I saw off of that was something getting thrown in the air and someone stumbling through the snow.
Okay. Do you think you could identify the male suspect from a photo lineup?
Not to stand up
I
in a
remember
court of law.
falling.
Okay, so it'd be like on a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm on a fire possible 3.
Okay.
I could see them. I could see both of them. But I did recall he had his pistol out. He was carrying his pistol with him. I did not recall her carrying a pistol. I didn't see anything in her hand, but he definitely had one. It was, a good-sized handgun.
Any, descriptions as far
See, to each their own. Okay, this is not something I'm going to say the officer's wrong. But with me, when I'm getting a statement from somebody or getting information from somebody, I want to be looking at them because of their body language. I can tell if they're exaggerating. I can tell if they're lying. I can tell if they're trying to make shit up as they go along. Having the sunglasses, trying to look cool behind the steering wheel, and letting the guy in the passenger side just talk and you're not watching him, I couldn't do it. He's not wrong for what he's doing. Officers do it that way. I just can't. I want to look at him. It's just my little pet peeve.
Is their height, weight, or did they look thin?
Average, just from the distance, and I was asked that earlier, and I'm still thinking, he probably wasn't exceptionally tall or small, was short, so I'm guessing he may have been 5'10".
And see, I'd tell him, sir, can you take your sunglasses off while we're talking? I just want to, just take, and I take my sunglasses off too. I want to see his eyes.
She probably a little bit shorter. Well, I know she was shorter. And then they just kind of down into the trees. Directly north, or they could have kept going east, just in the tree line. He was kind of waiting on her. She was, following behind him because she got out second. And he kind of waited on her to catch up a little bit, the whole time with his gun out. He had it in his hands.
Okay.
So unless he ditched it somewhere, he's got it with him.
Having only what seems like sketchy accounts of what happened, they knew they couldn't make much progress.
That looks so sad. Don't you just want to just give the little hamster a group hug? He looks so sad.
With it, and in that moment, they came up with a brilliant idea that was about to change.
Thank you, Miss Baby Girl.
Emergency. I'm okay, don't completely freak out, but you need to please call me. He said, Mom, call me. He said, do you have how does your daughter look?
Blonde, blue eyes. I want to relay this information because I think she knows who it was.
Okay.
Because I think they called her to say, hey, I need help. She told my other daughter that she needed a homie. They got in a high-speed chase and they needed...
In that moment, they finally got what they had been looking for. They were able to ID the female suspect, which helped them track the suspects to a house in a small settlement not far from where the incident occurred. The next day, they were arrested and taken into custody.
You piece of shit.
At the police station, they decided to give the male suspect a chance.
See, that's the difference between law enforcement in the 90s and the 2000s and law enforcement now. This fucker shot a police officer. I just don't think he would have been taken into custody except by the coroner's office. No. Wouldn't have happened.
To come clean with what had happened, but he chose to bend the truth in the worst way ever.
We appreciate you talking to us, but
we appreciate you talking to us. This piece of shit, hey, fucking Julio, you fucking piece of shit. He shot a cop. What are you talking about?
I want you to know, because you have I want you to be aware, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand? Obviously, you know why we're here. There's an incident that occurred.
I don't give a shit about it. I can't take this. This fucking Julio piece of shit's being way too fucking nice to this cocksucker.
So where?
Right there.
Go down and get a ride. see where we're at.
It's Jerry time. Let's get around this. I don't give a shit about what he's talking about. That's way too long too. Fuck.
To a supposed moment, a Tallahassee officer remained in critical condition. Up next is the heroic moment. A Tallahassee cop, Caleb Babb, took a hit while responding to a supposed burglary situation.
Just got trashy. The stream just got trashy. Absolutely, T-Gun.
September the 20th.
Absolutely. And that's before the coroner showed up. No way would that fucking piece of shit been taken into custody. Except by the coroner's office, of course.
5th, 2023. Tallahassee officers responded to a 911 call reporting a
correct trash
involving multiple armed suspects.
It got trashy in here for a minute. Blame baby girl.
Matching the suspect's description, fleeing the scene. Without hesitation, they chased after him, ordering him to stop, completely unaware that he was about to turn the night into a full-blown nightmare.
Show me your
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why? I don't know. Thank you, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, look, if you've got Stream Loot cards to play, look, I gotta show you something. I've got, we only need, here, I'll show it to you. We only need, right here where it says Master of Cards, I've got 287 of 300. I need 13 more cards played within a 40-day period. But the problem is, I don't know when they started that 40 days. Is the 40 days ending tomorrow or next week? I have no idea. So if you got cards to play, let's play them. I need to get to that 300. And then I need to get $50 per week for the next 2, 4, 5 more weeks. And then I'm a partner. And then I get a lot more extra perks. You guys get a lot more extra perks. So there is that. Let's go. You rank number 1? Who did?
While they were still
G-Protection, ASA 35 Fiascoy 41 G Forest Fleet and $5%.
Tyler! Damn! Ha man! Hell yeah!
Tyler Fire 2034 has purchased 1 pack.
Gives me that much closer to the $50 for this week. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, D3.
One of the officers suddenly stopped when he saw something.
Dispatch up here! Dispatch up here!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, this is what I want to get for that card, Tyler. You see the girl? I want her butt to be facing the camera and her turned around looking over her shoulder and saluting like this. In a tight uniform. But that's just me. I want to make it interesting. I think that's what I'm going to do with that card.
When I'm driving, I like to play it safe. That's why I never text and drive. With my trunk monkey, I can send hands-free texts.
Hell yeah.
Send. I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Bananas, bananas, bananas.
The Trunk Monkey Texting Edition, only at Suburban Auto Group.
Correct.
If you want hunky, get with the monkey. Oh, so now he's a monkey.
Everybody needs a trunk monkey. Thank you, Twisted Angel. Every card gets me closer to that 300. It's the 300 I thought I might have a lot of problems with, but we're on. See, everybody talks bad about McDonald's nowadays, of course, because they started hiring a bunch of hood rats and thugs to work there. But I'm telling you, McDonald's used to be a wonderful place to go and have lunch or dinner. It was awesome. The food was great. The places were clean. All the employees in the kitchen working the grill and the fryer, they had hats on and uniforms, sharp looking. They actually took a shower on the same day that they came to work. It was a great place. Now it just went to shit. Get rid of all those fucking hood rats and those thugs from working there, and it would probably go back to being great again. Thank you, guys. I'm not trying to rush you to play your cards, ladies and gentlemen. I just need 300. I'm at 291, so I need 9 more cards played. I wish I knew when they started the 300 or when they started the 40 days, because I don't know that. That's what worries me. Is tomorrow, is it going to go back to 0 and say, oh, you got to start over? I don't know. So thank you. Let's all of us get the partner.
I got you. Okay, you got me covered. I got you covered. They're going inside. Everybody inside. Right leg.
3 suspects were arrested on charges of robbery, assault on a police officer, fleeing law enforcement, and felon in possession of a firearm, while the officer recovered after multiple surgeries. The next case
I know about that. Multiple surgeries.
Response to a burglary call left Detective Donovan Cobbler battling for his life.
Charles 63, come back to lot 2. Show your hands now!
Why is that, Texas?
I'm hit. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Put your hand behind the back, now! Put it behind your back.
Around 2:30 p.m. on June the 1st, 2023, officers from the Tennessee Police Department received a call reporting a man later identified as Casimir who...
Yeah, imagine you being a manager of a McDonald's. You have to deal with your employees on a daily basis. Why would you ever hire a fucking thug? I don't understand it. I managed theaters, movie theaters for years. Became a district manager over North and South Carolina. I was over 20 locations. I would have never hired a piece of shit hood rat or a thug. I'm not going to do it. I hired those college beautiful young ladies, the young men that looked like they were going to church. Oh yeah, nice, professional looking, nice haircuts. I didn't have to teach them how to go home and bathe. I don't understand. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, DEI gets you a thug or a hood rat, either one. One's just as bad as the other. But I can't understand why any manager would hire a fucking hood rat or a thug, knowing they're going to have to deal with them calling out sick, being late, telling you to go fuck yourself when you tell them to go clean the fryer. Why would you want to deal with that?
Who was seen breaking into cars parked in an airport's parking lot. They responded immediately, but the moment the suspect sighted them, he made a move that was totally unanticipated.
That's Charles 63, come back to lot 2. Show your hands now!
We need 8 more cards. 8 more cards to be played. And $38.02 left for the streak, for the $50 streak for this week. And I'm halfway there. If we get the $50 this week, I'm halfway there. It's 8 weeks. I would have completed 4 weeks. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm kicking a dead horse in the teeth. But God, I just want to make partner on Stream Loots. Because I'm not the only one that benefits. You guys get extra perks too. So I don't want to have to start over from day 1 again.
Hop in the back fence. down the back street, and we're going into some neighborhoods.
Oh, I just want to say, Texas, there is a Jack in the Box, or it used to be, on East Park Row. Take 360 to East Park Row. If you're coming from Division or from the mall, take that Park Row exit, make a right. And about, I don't know, maybe a mile down the road, not even a mile, there used to be a Pizza Inn there and Morgan's Boot Repair, and there was a Jack in the Box right there. And I used to go to that Jack in the Box a lot. That and walk across the street to Pizza Hut. That's when you could dine in with Pizza Hut.
Keep going inbound.
The chase continued, with the officer really closing in on him. For the burglar, he needed to evade the law for as long as possible, and if the officer was going to stand in the way of that, then he needed to do all that was necessary to get the persistent cop off his trail.
I'm gonna tase you if you don't stop right now. I've already got you.
I'm gonna tase you. How about I'm gonna shoot your fucking ass?
I'm hit.
See? This fucking piece of shit cop, and I call him a piece of shit because he shouldn't be wearing a uniform, him or her. I can't tell with that voice. They have a taser, and the suspect has a gun, and now she's, oh, I'm hit. You fucked hard, you should have had your gun out. I'm not chasing a suspect with a piece of plastic in my hand when I don't know what he has. Never, ever, ever have I held a piece of plastic, not even my pepper spray. I'm not running after somebody with pepper spray. Of course, you don't want to do that because if you spray, it's going to come back on you. But either way, when you're chasing a suspect, you've got your flashlight and your gun in your hand.
I'm hit.
Yeah, the 303 Mall. Yep, that's what it was. And the Greyhound bus station used to be right there, too. We picked up my cousin there. That's the only reason I know it was there. The 303 Mall. I forgot about the name of it. Yeah, the 303. I spent a lot of time in that mall. And Jack in the Box. They had a Jack in the Box breakfast sandwich that I'd go down there in the mornings and get. I forgot what name of it. I ain't been to Jack in the Box in fucking years. I don't even remember what they got. I remember they had a taco too. I tried once. I never got that again, but yeah. I like the breakfast sandwich they used to sell. Yeah, it's a female. Are you kidding me? What replaced it?
As he was rushed to the hospital for urgent medical care, a team of officers was dispatched to search the scene for the armed suspect. But what could have been a simple search and arrest quickly took a shocking and unexpected turn.
Hey Josh, you want to get online and clear this stuff right here?
I hope that fucking hood rat is dead laying in the bush.
While they hold on that.
He shot a police officer that was carrying a taser.
We're just
Idiot.
And push through this stuff. Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Shoot him again. No. He shot a cop. You're not taking him into custody. And that's a fact. Well, nowadays, these fucking spineless pieces of shit cops. Wow. One, two, three, 4, 5. You got 5 officers that will swear that he pulled a gun and aimed it at us. I don't know why that card. Well, I know. Because Tyler kept his card from last week. That's what it is. Warehouse is what replaced 303 Mall. Not sure what replaced Six Flags Mall. When the Parks Mall came in, it took all the business.
I got a gun right there.
Not as big as the Irving Mall, though. Hey, have you ever been to the Irving Mall at Beltline Road and 183? That's a big son of a bitch. Like 3-4 stories. 1 story underneath. I remember when they redid the whole mall.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
So you got that card in a pack today? I just want to check something, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how all this works. See, what was that? That was, oh, that's a common card, isn't it? I think it was a common card. Let me see. Is it common? Let me reboot or refresh. I just want to look at the card. Okay, yeah, it's a common. Okay. Let's go. I'm sorry.
All right, move in.
Oh, shit. The Dallas Galleria? That son of a bitch took like 9 city blocks. But it was beautiful. If you've never been to the Dallas Galleria, that's Dallas's version of Beverly Hills. If you go down Beverly Hills, just beautiful. Beautiful. Wasn't that on Webb's Chapel Road? No. Yeah. Didn't you take 35 off Webb's Chapel? Or was it Webb? It might be Mockingbird. I think it's Mockingbird. I don't remember.
Hold on.
No, it's not in Arlington. It's in Dallas, Todd. It's in Dallas. Wow. I used to go there as a grown-ass man. I was 19.
Your stomach.
Well, like a half a man, maybe.
Roll over on your stomach now.
Macy.
No, you can get there from 635 LBJ, but you can also take 35. Because, you know, it goes like this. 635 goes this way, 35 goes that way. So I used to take 35 to get over there. I remember that much. But I think it was it Mockingbird I took? I was a cab driver in Irving, Texas with Metropolitan Taxi. I can't believe I can't remember what exit it was. I've been over there so many times.
All right. Move in.
Thank you, Todd.
Put your hand behind your back. Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand behind your back.
Yeah, I knew it was right there by the tollway.
The suspect lost
Inwood. Good.
Just like Detective Coblo, who understood the true cost of sacrifice.
So the Dallas Parkway and Inwood, yeah.
To stop a suspect from fleeing.
Stay in the cars.
Thank you, buddy. I forgot about Inwood.
I'm hit in my foot. Bravo Mike, his vehicle stopped behind mine. Or in front of mine.
On March the 12th, 2023, Officer A.C. Golding with the Jacksonville
Yeah, you were right,
Sheriff's
Texas.
conducting
It's off
traffic
635.
when he spotted a
No,
driver violent.
I'm telling you, I got there through. It's the long way to get there because I had 2 stops. I was taking somebody there, but they wanted to stop on Mockingbird or somewhere else, and then we went on to the Dallas Galleria. So I took 35, exited, and then went, all through the lights and shit, and got there. But
Violating several traffic laws.
I'm going back years ago.
The vehicle over, the driver took off, forcing the officer to chase after him. Realizing the officer wasn't ready to back down, he eventually...
I'm just looking to see how many cards we
He
need.
wasn't about to surrender. He had something else planned, and his intentions were far from good.
Stay in the cars.
Oh, we've seen this one before. Susan! Hi, darling. Do you like the new picture on that card? I changed it today to make it look more exciting and shit. Legoland? Never heard of Legoland.
Traffic 66 fired. Traffic 66 fired. Trout River, Limb Turner.
At that point, he was already hit and badly wounded, but his concerns were more about catching the suspect who was about to flee the scene as he launched his next move.
Traffic 66, it's going to be Trout River Revolt.
Alpha?
I'm hit in
Yeah, Alpha. That sounds familiar, but I can't swear to it.
my foot. Bravo Mike. Get back, you dumb.
You dumb shit.
Where is he?
Coffee. 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 Coffee.
Susan! I'm gonna change that one too.
It's a Bravo Mike long gun.
Thank you, darling. You reminded me I need to change that card.
It's going to be northwest. He's possibly going to be heading away from the intersection of Revolt and Trout down to Revolt.
I got it, Texas, on Discord. Thank you, buddy. That would make a great card. Now you're talking.
Stay with me. We'll start this corner right here.
The suspect passed away after he was rushed to the hospital,
Good.
while the officer who was hit made a full recovery. Here is another moment Sergeant Joshua Scott risked it all to stop a 22-year-old from ending the lives of his family members.
Hey man, come
What
here.
the
Come
hell?
talk to me. You got any weapons? He's got a gun.
Here we go. My favorite song. Damn, if I'd known that was coming up, I would have changed my voice and sang along. Guys, just to give everybody an update, we're at 295 of 300. I need 5 more cards played to hit the 300. That's the second part of the making partner. Master of cards, you got to play 300 in a 40-day period. And again, I don't know when they started the 40-day. Was it the day that I came back, which is almost over by now? And then we got to make $50 on this current week right here. And we're at $38.02 for it so far. So I really appreciate everybody's support on this. I really want to make partner, seriously. And you guys should want me to make partner because it goes to you guys too. You guys get extra perks. But anyway, see, I'm all excited. That's all I want to talk about now. That and a nice butt on a female. But that's all the time. Let's continue.
Just after 9 a.m. on July the 2nd,
5 more
2024,
cards.
Oklahoma officers received a disturbing call from a resident reporting their 22-year-old son, Caven Ragan, who was menacing another family member with a firearm. They rushed over immediately, hoping to de-escalate the situation and make a routine arrest. But what unfolded that fateful morning was something that would be forever etched in their memories.
Hey man, come here. Just come talk to me. You got any weapons?
I didn't do nothing.
Well, just come talk to me.
Bro, I didn't do nothing. I got kids in here, bro.
I know, and everybody's telling me that you got guns, that you're not coming up.
I have guns. I'm a felon.
Okay, well, come talk to me real quick. Side, come to us. Come to us. Come to us. He's got a gun.
So do you. Oh, shit.
I'm hit.
At that moment, they realized he wasn't ready to comply, and so they decided to do everything lawfully possible to force his compliance.
Armor, your guy's pinned down or to the south. You need to go south.
Miss Susan, I sent you a message on Discord.
Yeah, this K5 was fired. I was taking rounds over here when Armor came into the intersection.
He succumbed to his injuries on scene, while the wounded officer survived. While others earned medals, this deputy deserves a legacy for making a very bold, near-fatal attempt to apprehend a suspect.
Hands up, right now. Hands.
Don't move! Don't move!
We got fired, suspects down.
On July the 15th, 2024, officers were in an apartment in search of 31-year-old Mikkel Williams, who was wanted on an outstanding warrant for first-degree. Just as he was about to get away in a vehicle, they spotted him and started yelling orders at him. But instead of complying, he turned around and did the unthinkable.
Hands up, right now. Hands. Back up, back up, back up, back up.
For a moment, he actually thought that he had scared them off, but they were about to prove him wrong in the worst way possible.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Drop it! Don't move! Don't move!
5 more cards.
We got suspects down.
Thank you, darling.
He was afterwards held off to jail while the officer went on to make a full
4 more
recovery.
cards.
Like
Wait,
the others,
it says
here's another
297 now.
harrowing
Wait.
moment when deputies staked their very lives to prevent a deranged man from claiming the
I need
lives
3
of
more
innocent
cards.
neighbors.
I need three more cards. Just 3 more.
41, I got.
And that part of the partnership is sealed. Thank you, Miss Susan. Excellent. Thank you, darling.
Where's your tourniquet?
We've got 4 deceased on scene.
On the 15th of May 2023, police officers rushed to a residential area after receiving dozens of frantic calls from terrified residents reporting multiple
298 of 300.
neighborhood.
That
As
was
calls
sad.
kept pouring in with no end in sight. What they
I know, it made me want to go get some eye drops. It look like I'm tearing up.
didn't anticipate was just how long the ordeal would last. Moments later, the suspected was spotted, ominously walking through the streets.
Yep, 2 more. 2 more cards and I've made that part of the partnership.
Okay, can you guys get down? Can you guys see it?
So there's a shooter and the kids are walking around the neighborhood.
探偵 A シャドウイメッセージハズビーンデリバードコーテシーオブスーズンド
I know, but I only need 1 more card. Yeah, I got that. Thank you, Miss Susan. We talking code. Me and Susan talking code. Thank you, darling.
Okay, we do already have that. Yes, we do have.
See, I know Japanese. You know, kung fu. You know, taekwondo. So yeah.
The information we already.
Yep, 1 more card.
Stay away from the doors and windows.
I
Do you have
think.
the information on who this is? No, but it sounds like they could.
There it is.
Were you born an asshole, or did you work at it your whole life? Either way, it worked out fine, 'cause you're an asshole tonight.
Look at that. 300 of 300 cards played. Adrian, we did it. Holy shit. We did it. And Miss Susan, I'm sorry, I owe you a card. Because I saw where it said you were playing the boss card when I was on stage. So I'm going to send that to you, okay? I apologize. I didn't know you were going to play a card right then. So let me go over here and find you. You're Susan D, right? Yep. I'm gonna replace that card. There you go. I just sent you a card. Where is the stream loop link? Darling, it's right here. Hold on. There you go. And guys, first-time buyers of Stream Loop packs get 20% off if you use first 20 at checkout. There you go, Miss Bridge. There we go. Poor fucking Goofy. Let's go. You guys ready? Oh shit, it's still up. See, now we've done 302 cards played. We made it. That part of it, we still hadn't made the consistency champ. Oh shit. That one got me. That got me a little bit. Can I have a Tootsie Roll Pop, please? On my nerves. Damn, that scared me. It was right in my ear. No warning at all. Hi, Miss Bridge. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go.
They cut 300 rounds, and I'm not kidding.
I'm sure he did, laughing. Wait.
Do you see anything?
Patriot kept me busy today. Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Going off like crazy right now. Okay. Are you okay? Through my window. Through your window? Yes, I have a hole in my window. The lady through her window.
I'm just glad we made that 300.
State Police Officer Andrea Stamatiadis, one of the first on the scene, braced himself for a life and death situation. And although they knew that their lives were on the line, they had a job to do, and they needed to be brave enough if they wanted to.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago. What do you come from? What year to go? What do you come from? Orlando.
I blew him up.
Once it come, create a call. They have fire.
God, that was the one I was nervous about. 300 cards in 40 days? Seemed like a lot. I don't know why they hadn't put a check mark to that thing. So now we got an illegal alien as a police officer. Isn't that great? You can't, every time you hear that, you can't help but laugh. That's what she said, Mr. Todd.
He's in front of the Methodist Church, walking southbound on Dustin.
305 cards. Thank God we did it. Now I just got to worry about the consistency champ. About 11? Did you tell him I said hottie?
White House, directly south of the church. More are being fired. Sarge, stop right there. Stop right there. Make a contact team. Give me another unit to Dustin and Apache. Dustin and Navajo. Right here. Follow me. Right up there by the White House. White House on the west east side. West side.
As more officers arrived, the situation escalated, leading to more casualties. Sergeant Rachel Discenza, who arrived just minutes after the 18-year-old suspect began his rampage, was taken down by one of his bullets. She confronted the and a fierce exchange of fire ensued.
Well, no. Texas just sent me a message on Discord saying you might want to email Streamloots and ask them when it all started. We already accomplished the 300. So now it doesn't matter when it started, because if we went over the 40, it would have went back to, that 305 would have been back to 0. It'd say 0 of 300 cards played. We've already made that. Now the only thing we have to do, it doesn't matter when it started now, is I have to get $50 per week for 8 weeks straight. So there is that. This week I need $38.02 more to get this $50 week, and then we'll be halfway there. And that's the only thing else I have to do to make partner. Thank you guys. I know I'm still kicking that dead horse. But God damn it, when I want cotton candy, I want cotton candy.
That into your meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and
Give that meat a good old rub.
Spicy meat.
Give that meat a... Never mind. It doesn't sound the same coming out of my mouth as it did his. Candy liquor.
Where you hit? Where's your tourniquet? Where's your tourniquet? We got one hit, Jimmy. Give me a medic here for sword.
The suspect had no idea how to... Drastically, things would shift after he injured another officer on duty.
Subject down! Subject is down! Cease fire! Cease fire! Move up! Hey! We're securing! Do not move! Do not move! I got cuffs right here. Cuff him. Here we go. 428. Subject is down. He is secured. We need 55, 1018. Officer down. Just breathe.
Rachel, I'm coming. Where else you hit, Rachel?
I don't know. It's
okay. I'm here, all right?
Thank God it's over. It's over. I made it. Adrian! Let me show you guys something. You think that's something? Well, look at this. I want to show you something. Where did it go? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Look at this card. Shut up! Shut up! That's 5 minutes. No, that's not all. Hold on. I think there's a worse one here too. Now this one. That one's for 10 minutes. So you got a 1 minute, a 5 minute, and a 10-minute card. Holy shit. Just saying. Let's go. Let me clear those off.
We're gonna load and go. Hey, we're gonna load and go. I got you. We got to.
I think I'm hit in my head. I'm just burning.
Where?
My burning in my.
Okay. No, you're good. When you're good, here. I got it. Yeah.
Am I hit?
Yeah. Hey, give me a medic here now. We got a tourniquet on here, but we need a transport. I don't have a radio. It's going, but this is what I'm worried about, okay?
Meanwhile, at a nearby church, officers tried desperately to save the suspect, but his injuries were too severe. In a twist of fate, one officer's life hung
Fuck
in the
that
balance.
suspect. Piece of shit.
Back in Destin and Navajo. I've got 3 victims down there. I need that secured as well.
Here's what I don't. Here's what I can't understand is why they always act like they're so concerned about the suspect. Fuck that suspect. He chose to be a criminal. His life no longer matters. Don't give a fuck about him. I care about the victims.
Was held off to jail while the officer went on to make a full recovery. Like the others, here's another harrowing moment when deputies staked their very lives to prevent a deranged man from claiming the lives of innocent neighbors.
1441, I got.
Are you okay? You hit? Where you hit? Where's your tourniquet? Where's your tourniquet?
We've got 4 deceased on scene.
On the 15th of May 2023, police officers rushed to a residential area after receiving dozens of frantic calls from terrified residents reporting multiple echoing throughout the neighborhood. The calls kept pouring in with no end in sight. What they didn't anticipate was just how long the ordeal would last. Moments later, the suspected was spotted, ominously walking through the streets.
Oh my God! Get on your ground behind! Ma'am, can you get in a safe location? I'm in a safe
Thought we already saw this.
Can you guys get down? Yes. Many guns. We are just asking everyone to stay away from the doors and windows. Do you have any information on who this is? No, but it sounds like they could have. They probably 300 rounds, and I'm not kidding. Do you see any?
Hold on just a minute.
No, there's a lady here. She's bleeding right now. They're on Dustin. It's going off like crazy right now. Okay. Are you okay? Through my window. Through your window? Yes, I have a hole in my window. The lady.
Didn't we just see this one?
An ambulance. There's a guy down.
Maybe not.
State police
Maybe they were just
officer
showing
Andrea
video.
Stamatiadis,
No,
one of the
yeah,
first
we
on the
did.
scene.
What the fuck? I must have hit the. I must have hit it or something.
As more officers arrived, the situation escalated, leading to.
Where's your tourniquet? Where's your tourniquet?
Meanwhile, at a nearby church, officers tried desperately to save the suspect, but his injuries were too severe.
Yeah, that's right. This is where we
One
were.
officer's life hung in the balance.
Yeah, we were right here. I accidentally hit the line and it pushed it back. Sorry. Yeah, I remember all this shit. Let's go forward. I screwed that up, didn't I?
Doors kind of fairly. I'll hold you.
We didn't see this part. Sorry. Oops. Let's try it again without the oops. See that flashlight blinking? That's to blind the suspect. It's a strobe flashlight.
Doors kind of fairly cracked here. Make shut down! On you, Zach. Watch this one. Go.
Way too many possibilities for crossfire, friendly fire. They all need to be careful. There's way too many officers in that house. You don't need that many officers to sweep a house. That's way too many. We would never do that. 3 tops, 3 at the most, because you don't want friendly fire going on. They got the whole fucking department in that house. You don't need that. Just common sense. Everybody don't need to play in the same sandbox. Yeah, we need 3. Just 3. 1 going right, 1 going left, 1 standing center. Make sure nobody comes out. I mean, the 3rd one stands by the fucking front door, the center, and he stays right there. We go right, I go left, that's it. You don't need 3 people, that's it. You can do it with 2. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's a huge fucking mansion, yeah, you need 3 upstairs, 3 downstairs. Yeah, that's a different scenario, but this is a little fucking cabin.
Cover that camper. Zach, we're gonna move up.
Yeah, but he's not inside. He's at the back door. Therapy. And he knows not to come through that back door, or friendly fire will occur.
Come up. Hold on the camper. Hold on this van right here.
Got the van.
Okay, you're good on the van? Yep. Zach and I are going to move to the shed, and then we'll come back to you. Okay. Here we go. First step, fly! Pick yourself down! Fly!
See how one officer's giving out the commands, yelling? That's the way it should be.
Okay. First to place! Anybody in the shed, pick yourself down!
One man does all the yelling, all the commands.
Good.
I didn't do it. There you go. You control me on the stream. And don't forget to use first 20 for your promo code, guys.
Dog right now, stand by. I got dark corner. First to play! Pick yourself down! Got a rifle. Muzzle loader. First to play! Pick yourself down!
At this point, the officers were growing weary, feeling the weight of the relentless confrontation.
Sarge?
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm taking that card. Tomorrow, that card is fucking garbage. I mean, I'm putting it in a fucking shredder. I need to get my blood pressure, my pulse rate, not blood pressure, my pulse rate to come back down a little bit. That hit you right in your soul, like, damn.
Start to crash. I need some water or something.
You got me. you definitely got me. That shot through my chest and out my back and through my chair. It's over there somewhere behind this green screen.
I don't know wherever. I'm around the corner. I need to go to my unit. I need to call my wife.
That's not even a jump scare card, and it turned out to be a jump scare.
Am I bleeding? A little, but we got a tourniquet on you, okay? Okay. I can't tell a whole lot yet, but just keep listening. Just stay with us. All right, squeeze as hard as you need. I got you. I got you. Breathe. Breathe. Hey.
Damn. You can tell she's fucking fat in a uniform. God damn, you got enough cup there, Henrietta? Shit.
Who is the security over here? Can you, until my units come, can you put security on my vehicle? I have a broken window.
Who hires a fucking cop that can't even speak fucking English? You fucking idiots.
All right, I've been on my hand, so where are we going?
Whatever.
Yeah, in the hand.
Illegal aliens are free to apply for the police department now.
1441 sitcom 97 at the hospital.
I didn't either therapy, but obviously they do.
Start stripping you down.
Oh, me, man. Me, I cannot.
It's okay, I got you. I'm gonna help you out.
Is there supposed to be guns? We don't know where they're at. I know less than you. I don't even have.
All the witnesses were still in shock after what had just happened.
But that guy, that assailant, is he the one that was originally all the guns? Is he?
I don't know. I got here late. So.
Yeah, interpreters.
She's down.
Miss Susan! Thank you, darling! Ah! Wow! Thank you, darling.
Susan
Thank
has
you very
purchased 5
much.
packs.
Hell yeah. Almost there. 16 more dollars and I'm there. Thank you, Miss Susan. I'm starting to get a little nervous for this week. But we got the 300, and we almost got the 50 for the week. Thank you so much.
She had just walked inside and she heard the gun start. She was standing there watering her flowers, and a minute after she walked inside, the gun started. She started.
Wow.
How many homicides?
I might make partner.
Not including him. Like how many did he? 3?
I know of 3. We have the 2 in the van, and we have the one lady that jumped out of the car and then was transported to the hospital.
Okay, so we have 3 homicides, and then so that's not including him. And then the officer involved with him, so we've got 4 deceased on scene.
So do we have a confirmation on a second?
So it sounds like there's probably just going to be one, but he was using 2 guns. But I know the victim in the driver's seat of that van. Yeah.
Let's go forward a little bit. There we
He
go.
had a history of disciplinary issues and wasn't the only casualty. However, the 2 officers did survive. And just when you
Good.
thought that you had seen it all, then comes the moment officers risked life and limb to rescue a woman from her boyfriend.
Police department! Police department! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down!
Shoot him!
On the 20th of August 2023,
Ladies and gentlemen, when you walk in and somebody's got a knife at somebody, you don't give them fucking warnings. You just open fire on that son of a bitch. What are you talking about? Put it down, put it down, put it down. Ba, 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 ba. Put it down. A life is at stake. A victim is at stake. Fucked hard.
police officers were dispatched to an apartment
Jesus.
following reports of a victim. A police officer stood outside the apartment door with medics, knocking but receiving no response. Minutes felt like hours as they heard a woman's desperate yell from inside.
It looks like fucking Steve from Jerry Springer. Fucked hard. Hang up your badge. As you're trying to put it down, he could stab her if he's not already doing that.
Racing against time to find a way to unlock the door, and knowing that anything could be behind that door, or they could just be walking themselves right into a trap.
Hey, 1305, step up traffic on 423. I hear fighting inside. I hear people screaming.
Wow. That's incredible that he would do that. Yeah, just shoot him. You're gonna save somebody's life that's worth something besides some piece of shit criminal. Correct. Headshot. Oh my God. Can we just move forward? I'm gonna go forward a little bit. He's playing with his fucking keys. Jesus Christ. Oh, she's already dead. What the fuck? Took you too long to get in there. So the maintenance guy didn't know what key it was.
Police department! Police department!
Shoot that piece of shit. Put it down. Shoot him! I don't give a fuck. He'd have been a dead, delusional piece of shit.
As the 2 officers made their way into a bedroom, they encountered a man identified as Peter Corey holding a weapon. Although he appeared to drop it, Corey suddenly lunged at Officer Tyler Burke, knocking him to the ground.
Okay, now if he dropped the weapon, then I can't shoot him. I didn't see that over the table.
A second officer, Sean McMichael, moved to intervene, but not without paying a heavy price. Peter Corey was already in critical condition after attacking the officer.
Let's go up one more time.
I thought he said he dropped his weapon. How did this officer get stabbed in the shoulder? Obviously, he didn't drop the weapon.
In the end, he passed away on the scene, while the two officers began their recovery from the wounds inflicted during the
Now,
confrontation.
see, he's dead anyway, and if this officer would have acted like he's trained to do, instead of giving verbal warnings to somebody attacking a victim, then the fucker would have been dead, and this officer wouldn't be on a gurney right now. Maybe he learned from his mistake.
Is this story of an officer who was left in critical condition?
Wow. Shit like this just drives me insane. You guys have a super blessed evening, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.